I think things are golden. Gotta get everything up and running. Hello there. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to the Steampunk Modpack. It's Monday morning. This is Winnie Wriggle. I have a lot on the list today. So many things. So many things. First is a sip of our Earl Grey. Oh, that's very nice. Decaf or not, don't underestimate the power of a good decaf, especially when it tastes delicious. Okay, so I have new things to show you behind me. You can see that I've been a little busy over the weekend. Oop, let's mute that. Do a thing. I can see everybody's lovely voices. Can't really see your faces, but you know, I can imagine. Okay, OBS is doing a thing. Checking our game sounds. Yeah, we got everything good. Okay, we're ready to roll. I have been busy as a bee, literally. Okay, let's take a look. I made a bee hut because we're going to need honey for one of the things I'm hoping to get to today. I realize that at the beginning of every episode, I talk about all the things I want to do, and then 9 times out of 10, I don't get to that thing. Like, we get some stuff done, but Winnie can get very distracted, and then we run out of time, and because my time is limited in the mornings. But, you know, I really hope we get to do the thing that I want to do that involves bees. So this is our little bee house. It's got some very simple, cheesy vanilla redstone back here. There are observers pointed down on top of the beehives in there, and then observers pointing into them, and then they give off a little redstone signal, like that. And these are solid blocks, and behind these blocks are dispensers with shears. Super easy. And all that goes right in here, so we get some honeycomb. Now, I can replace those shears with bottles, and we can start getting some bottled honey, which we'll need. But right now I want to get a bunch of honeycomb so we have a surplus. And these doors are arum logs. I picked up the arum saplings from the flower forest we went to get a bunch of stuff. That's where some of these cool flowers came from, like the bird of paradise. I got greedy. So we have, looks like we have 6, 7 bees in here, which means I have room to breed a couple more. And, oh, I'm getting distracted already. Let's make sure both those doors are shut. Let me just grab a couple flowers from inside, hopefully. I want to breed them while I'm thinking about it. Just a couple poppies. I should probably put these. We got a double door so the bees don't run off. Hi, guys. Well, there's one of you. Can I get one of your friends to come out? Is he already gone back inside? Yeah. They should show up any second. How do you like the new digs? Is it bright enough? I used the yellow stained glass from Chipped in a couple of different designs. There we go. Y'all make a bee baby? Nice. Come here, little buddy. Grow up faster. There you go. So we have bees working for us. Very important. Yeah, yellow stained glass from Chipped. I love it. I love it. I also have freed our chicken friend from captivity. Okay, I freed him from the thing that was in my pocket, but he's probably destined for a life of captivity. Just don't let him. Oh, good morning, koala. Thank you for the stained glass comment. I love this glass. It's from the Chipped mod. So you just make yellow stained glass and then put it in that workbench and you can pick out all the different kinds. It's very cool. And so we have Chicken Friend here. Their only job is to lay eggs. Now, I just did it barely last night before I logged off and this is not chunk loaded. So 6 eggs. Doing pretty good, buddy. Because we really want more chickens to produce eggs so that we can set up a little maybe automated chicken farm. I may have to ask my friend Physics for help with that. Haha. No lie. Okay, we have oh, that was the other thing we're going to talk about. But let's get our list out because there's so much on it. I'll get distracted if I don't. First things first, I know for a fact, is base updates. Things I've done while y'all been asleep. So we did bees. Now we want to look at base updates. So I'm doing this piecemeal, kind of one at a time, slow and steady, said the tortoise. We now have a stairway that goes up to the next level. And the next level also has a ceiling and a floor. We have no walls yet, but I'm working on the roofs. And these are just stair-stepped, but the ends have a little slab and log action going on. Eventually we want to put like copper accents along all the edges. I'm just not comfortable enough with our copper supply yet to do that. And then up here also roof, we're beginning. Here's the roof that slides down this way. We'll do the other. Look at our windmills go. It's pretty amazing. Don't tell anybody, but they're 1 block different on each side. And no, I am not going to rebuild them. I did move this one out so that it's not smushed up against that wall anymore. But they're chucking away. So yeah, I'm not going to move it for 1 block. Forget it. I mean, it didn't take long. It's like 15 minutes or so, but still. Yeah, we've got, like, I love the spruce roof, but we don't have a lot of variety in it. So we're going to add copper accents. Once we have a little bit more copper in stock. I'm still processing some of it. And I'm not sure that we'll keep the Crimsonite stairs as a final thing. Right now, I like them. I wish they were orange, like coppery colored instead of red, but yeah, we're good. So this is our create setup from last time. We've got our log stripper and automatic casing maker. I've moved all the casings downstairs. We've got about 16,000 stress units to work with, which should be good for most of our automation up here. This is the beginnings of a cobble gen slash processing iron farm, quartz farm processing thing that'll go off over here. So we'll crush cobble into gravel. We'll save some cobble because I'm nearly out. I've got just like a handful of stacks left. And I think that's it in terms of actual building changes. It's just continuing the roofing and continuing our way up the stairs for the base. Yeah, and then the bee hut. Okay, so next up, path to iron farm. I think we're going to keep this one simple and I'll decorate it offline. But I want to show off our progress on the iron farm, and I thought while we did that, I would make a path over there. I've cleared the greenery, and so we're just gonna do a little. So I'm doing. This is something I learned by watching Blue Nerd. If you don't know who that is, you should check him out. His builds are absolutely amazing. And oops, missed one there. And he talks about how to get your paths to look a little more natural. And that we're using the same principle you use when you make circles in Minecraft, right? So we're not going to draw a straight line. And we'll come back and connect them later. But every time we need to, and you can do a little bit of a diagonal thing. We're going to have to sleep out here. But try not to make your paths any longer than about 7 blocks or so. Okay, let's grab our sleeping bag. Sleep on the beach, because that's how we roll. I do have the chicken in captivity. While he's stuck there forever. I think he's got to make enough eggs so we can get a couple in there, and then I can have like a bunch of chickens. Chicken farms are the slowest farms to start up. I should have had him in there days ago. Okay, so I have this area chunk loaded. So it's force loaded, this whole thing, but I don't think that's actually working. So and we can see iron caught in the cobweb as we're talking. So I did change the farm. I moved just the top over by a couple of blocks so that the drop point was outside of the villager pen so that we could drop iron and poppies into a hopper down here so I didn't have to climb the ladder every time. Now, I say it's doing pretty good. So that's 4 stacks, right? Am I dreaming that? 64 times 4, yes. So that's like 16, 17 stacks of iron. And that's only from me puttering around the base. I don't think it's actually chunk loaded. So that's pretty amazing. That's maybe, I want to say maybe 8 hours or so. Look, it just keeps going. 3 iron. Basically, it should produce about 2.5 to 3 stacks an hour. That's about the rate. It might be slightly faster than that. That's why we want to keep them scared all the time. See, yeah, there was another golem as we speak. It's freaking fast. Anyway, iron, not a problem. So let's finish our path by going back the other direction. And what we're going to do is just pick a side and follow the pattern with more path blocks. And you don't want to miss a single one. We just do just like this. I almost had enough cleared. Even filling in the corners. So you're drawing a thicker line around the outside. And there we have a path to our iron farm that looks, it looks natural, right? It looks like it kind of wanders through the field. That might be a little, we might change this up a tiny bit. And you can adjust it as we go. There we go, a little more diagonal. But that way, and we'll come along and put some coarse dirt in here and re-bone meal the edges. So it looks like it does cut through the field. And put some lighting. And I didn't want to leave our troll friends out. I figured, it's not like we're going to come visit, but everybody needs a path to their place. So there we go, path to the place. And we'll maybe run it back up here too. But that's how I do paths everywhere. That's how I've done them all over here so far as well. Just a little bit of crooked pathing. That's how we did these. And then I came along and added some mud blocks, packed mud, and mossy cobble. Same thing. Drew a line and then widened that line. Okay, the next thing we need to talk about, I think, is food. Path to iron farm. Okay, immersive power and create. And that has something to do with food, for sure. Oh, and wireless storage. Maybe we'll do that first. So the thing I want to get to today is the brewing and chewing mod, because we want to make beer and I want to find a good solution for our food. I'm out of, until the chicken farm is up and running, I'm out of chicken sandwiches. You can see I have resorted to potatoes for snacks, which, you know, it's fine. A baked potato, everybody loves baked potato, but, you know, you get tired of them after a while. So there are a couple things I want to do to help facilitate that. One, I want access to our storage from anywhere. So we made the crafting terminal last time, which is amazing. This is from Tom's Simple Storage mod. And today I want to make a wireless terminal. And that one's great. It extends your reach to the terminal by 16 blocks. That's not very far though. So we're going to try to make the advanced wireless terminal. And that gives us a 64 block radius. So that should be good enough for around the base. And we can, if we get kill a wither and set up a beacon, and we have all the iron blocks to do this, or will, if we set up a full beacon, it should give us, let's see, what does it say? Build a level 4 beacon, and I can have access to my storage from anywhere in any dimension. So that's a thing. So let's make our wireless terminal, which means we need a display board, which is just andesite, and I have all this in my inventory. Andesite, alloy, and electron tubes. We also need a display link, which is redstone, brass casing, and some copper. And we need any wooden button. And if we put all 3 of these in a row, we get a wireless terminal. Magic. So if I'm over here, 16 blocks away, oh, I need to link it. If I shift click, I think, right? Shift right click, yeah. Shift right click to a terminal to bind it. And then I should be able to, why is that not working? Let's see. It's like not registering. Okay, we'll figure that out as soon as we make the advanced one. Advanced terminal, we need the wireless terminal. We need an empty card, which is copper and paper. And we need to make a radar. So a radar is andesite alloy around with the display board around something called a vibration mechanism, which is cool. So this is the same recipe sequence as our precision mechanisms, except that we're going to start with a rose quartz sheet and then use amethyst, cogwheels, and redstone 5 times over to hopefully get a vibration mechanism. So I have a little bit of rose quartz. We can make a rose quartz sheet, which is cool. And then I think if we put the rose quartz sheet here, and what's that order again? Amethyst, cogwheel, redstone. I almost had it. So if we go amethyst, cogwheel, redstone, amethyst, cogwheel, redstone, and then spread out our little things here. Amethyst, cogwheel, redstone, amethyst, cogwheel, redstone, amethyst, cogwheel, redstone. Should have a vibration mechanism. And that's awesome. Can you see it in third person? Yes. Oh my god. It's the best ever. Create mod add-ons. I love y'all so much. Okay. I might want to make an extra one of these. Okay, let's make our advanced wireless crafting. So we make a radar. Ah, there we go. And the advanced wireless terminal. Yay. Okay, it doesn't have a key. Okay, now it's bound. So we can right click it. Oh, look at that. We can get to our storage anywhere we are. I love it. Thank you, Modpack developer. Thank you. And so this is from Tom Simple Storage mod, but it works in conjunction with create things and miscellaneous. Which is a bunch of stuff. Like there's a magnifying glass, spout gun, sticky boots, all kinds of awesome stuff. Sticky launcher. Wow, we need to take a look at some of this. There's so many create add-ons and additional create mods. It's phenomenal. Okay, let's pick a key to open a hotkey for our crafting terminal. So that I think I can stick it in my, like on my belt, or just have it in my inventory. Will you go on a belt loop? Oh, you will. Okay. Awesome. So we go to options, controls, keybinds. And Tom Simple Storage mod, maybe? There's Tetra, there's 0. Quark. JI. Immersive Petroleum. There's so many. FTP Curios? It's not though. Don't know where. Cosmetic armor? Nope. Oh, there it is. Open terminal. Let's see. Nope. That's used. There we go. So backslash. That ought to work just fine for crafting. Let's see if that does a thing. Hotkey access to all of our stuff in storage. Oh, when you forgot a redstone, no problem. Oh, when you forgot the sails, no problem. I love it. I love it. Okay, and the good news is I got through that a lot faster than I thought I would, which is fantastic. So let's put all this create stuff back in here. And the crafted and the rose quartz. Also, let's see. It is winter, in case you hadn't noticed. In my hotbar, the lower right, you can see our temperature is cold. And there is ice, once again, on our river. So time has flown by. And in order to keep us a little more cozy around the base, you can see we're 15 degrees inside, which is not terrible. I mean, it's chilly, but it's not terrible. We're not taking any damage. I have our hearth set up, and this time I used a bucket of lava. And that seems to be doing a much better job. And if I turn on the particle effects, you can see it. Seems to be doing a much better job keeping us warm. So everywhere the particle effects are, if you can see them, that's the radius of efficacy for the hearth, which is nice. Like, that's our whole little work area. See the particles? Well, I'm tempted to say it even goes out here. Like, you can see the particles on the porch. I want to say this has a 16 block radius. It feels like the particle, see, they're out here. It might be 32. Maybe not 32. But I definitely, like, you can see the particle effects everywhere around the hearth, which is very cool. Yeah, I think 16 block radius seems like, because if I count, that's like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. I'm going to turn those off just to save on our visual resources. And let's see what's next. Why is this not saving my changes? Delete. Game. Wireless storage. Done. Are you still there? Yes. Okay, beer and cheese. That's our goal for today. And I don't know why I think I need... Oh, I do. Okay. Winnie's brain is a little slow this morning. Let me have some more tea. That might help. That might help us out a lot. Ah, yes, that's very nice. Okay, what we're gonna do, we want to make a cloche, a garden cloche from the immersive engineering mod, because with a little bit of power and a little bit of water, these little guys can grow most of the vanilla crops, plus some bonus items. So if we give it warped Nylam, like with Silk Touch, we can grow warped fungus, we can grow potatoes, we can grow the industrial hemp, you can actually grow netherwort. We could also grow some of the crops from Farmer's Delight, and like the tomatoes, but I'm mostly interested in, we can get there, I want to grow brown mushrooms because we're going to need that for the brewing and chewing mod, and onions. This is actually the only way to propagate the onions in Farmer's Delight. They don't make seeds. There's no, like, you have to have a garden close. It's the only way to grow them. I've checked. You can compost them. You can cook with them. They're found in the wild. And the only way to do it is with a garden close. So we're going to make a garden close so we can have onions, because we need food. And onions are a common ingredient in wraps. Anything. Tacos. But mostly barbecue on a stick, which I can use any meat for. And I have a ton of fish that we can use, and bacon. So I want to grow onions so that we have some food sources. We need them for cheeseburgers. Look how good that is. So all the things. And then part of the reason I want to get into brewing and chewing is right here. Flaxen cheese wedge, which you get from... There we go. A flaxen cheese wheel, which you get from an unripened flaxen cheese wheel after it's ripe, which you make in a keg with sugar and brown mushrooms. And there, and honeycomb. So there it is. That's why we needed the honey too, by the way. There's always a method to my madness. Always. I may not remember that method or what the madness entails, but there's always a plan. Okay, and the good news is we have everything we need in order to get into immersive engineering and get us a little bit of RF power going, or forge energy. But the first thing I'm going to do is grab a bucket and a crafting table. There might be a crafting table down here. I don't know. How's it going, Brinker? Oh, Brinker 1 died. He suffered a tragic loss at the end of my sword while I was trying to kill other bad guys. So, this is Brinker 2. Welcome to the family, kid. So we're going to come down here and use the creosote oil. Do I have a crafting table down here? No. That would be too easy. To make a little bit more treated wood. Oh, there we go. So this can all just sit here. So if we take our bucket of creosote oil and put it in our crafting grid, we get treated planks. We just need a few extra. Like I think I have a half a stack. And we might need another half a stack. If I would remember to get the bucket out of there. There we go. We'll do just one more probably. I don't anticipate us doing a whole lot. We're just gonna leave that in there. And we have 12 buckets of creosote oil in our immersive engineering barrel too, which I have to figure out how to access and use. I think we can just pump it into the immersive engineering crafter actually lets you craft with liquid, which is cool. Okay, treated wood. There we go. And do I have any treated wood sticks yet? I don't think so. No. Okay, that's easy to fix. We don't need that many. Maybe half a stack. And so we're going to go with water power for immersive engineering because it's easy to set up. I think I only need a couple steel ingots. I want to make, let's get one more. I want to make, can't grab things today. 3 water wheels. So we're going to need 12 water wheel segments. There's 9. And 10, 11, 12. And if we do like this, 1, 2, 3. Yay. And hey, we didn't even use up all our treated wood. And I keep meaning to check the quest book for status of completed tasks, like create. Here we go. We've made sails. That gave us some wool. That's exciting. We made 69 plates, which gives us a diamond. Nice. I'll take it. We made a precision mechanism, which gives us some cogwheels. Thank you. Thank you, game. We're going to need to build a steam engine. Gold nuggets. Item filters. I feel like we've done that. We have made mechanical crafters, but because we hadn't completed this task, I don't think they registered. So when I move the big mechanical crafter assembly, I'm sure that quest will come up as complete. Okay, what else? Immersive engineering. We made an engineer's hammer. We made the screwdriver. We definitely did all this. Okay, I might have to go tear things down and open them up again so that we get credit for some of these other items. I have found some common ink. Oh, we got a netherite ingot as a reward. That's amazing. Okay, nothing else. Slowly but surely. I think a lot of the... Oh, that was 16 diamonds. What? I'll take it. And 2 netherite ingots. Ooh, that might come very in handy. 8 cogwheels. Beautiful. A little bit of clay. A little bit of wool. It's probably time to... Speaking of wool, I bet our sheep farm is full. Our little impromptu wool farm. Yes, let's move some of that inside. Thanks, guys. You served your purpose well. I didn't have to worry about wool for our sails of our windmills. And I'm going to stick it in organics for now. Okay, water wheels. I want to do something I did in the direwolf pack, which is integrate the water wheels with a a little bit of mechanisms from the create mod. So I want the create mod to actually, we're going to use the create mod to pump the water over the top of the water wheels. Because I think it would be fun to have the pipes from create visible. Okay, now how am I going to do this? Let's use... I would like to just use kind of trapdoors and stairs and thin things, if you know what I mean. Let's make a bunch of dark oak trapdoors. Can we do that in here? No, it gets unhappy with me in there. Okay. And should we look at some of the dark oak options from the chipped mod? We have the edge cut, reinforced. I like the center cut. I use that a lot in the other construction. Okay, let's make a couple more fences. Because I can. Don't need those sticks. I think fences. Come along, and we're gonna put this out back here. Right in this corner. So that our power can be easily strung up into the building. Oh, that's the thing I forgot to make. We need what's called a kinetic dynamo in order to gather the power from the water wheels. So anything that spins, whether it's a windmill or a water wheel in immersive engineering, you need a kinetic dynamo, which means I'm going to need... Oh, we could make a rolling mill. We do, but can't I just make copper sheets and a pair of wire cutters? Yeah. I can. Copper sheets, a pair of wire cutters, which is just a lovely little iron ingot and some sticks. Like so. And then if we take our copper sheets, which are hiding in the create, I'm going to need, I think we're going to need 16 of these easily. Because we need to make copper wire coils. There's 16 of those. That should be plenty. So now if I go to make a kinetic dynamo, I need a copper coil. Always with the iron. This is why we have an iron farm. Copper coil. What else? A couple pieces of redstone. And an iron mechanical component, which is a copper ingot and 4 iron plates. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And a copper ingot. And there was redstone in there somewhere. Do an iron mechanical component. And a kinetic dynamo. Nice. Just need one. It'll pull all the power from those things. Also, while I'm thinking about it, we are going to need some more terracotta. So let's cook that up. I believe, because a large number of the power connectors, if I could spell today, require, let's see, the little jobberdoos that connect immersive engineering, because it's very physical mod. There we go. The LV wire relays, which is copper and terracotta, and the LV wire connectors, which is also copper and terracotta. Any color. And we could use... I think we can use this setup for this. Yes. It will cook our clay using the lava. We won't have to use any resources for that. Okay, let's set this up. Now, which way do we want the water wheels to spin? I think I want the power to come in here so I can manage it by going up. Do we want it in the building or do we want it outside the building? I think we want it outside the building and I'll just figure out how to get it in there. Okay, so you want the black side, the black circle is where power is gonna be come in. Hey, can't believe that flower kept me from setting that wheel down. It's hilarious. Okay, is that too close? I feel like I might want to turn it the other way because that looks very snug. Let's do that. And then the water can come down here. Sploosh. And yeah, that should be fine. Unless it needs to be like one out in both directions so that it's a little more, I feel like it needs to be a little like this. I'll find words for it in just a second. Put it out here. And actually, let's do this. I've lost a wheel. Come here. There. Now we can have some like mechanism-y things there to deal with. We have all our connectors. And I do want to put this in kind of a container because water will get everywhere. And so we're just gonna use trapdoors for this because they will hold back the water. And if I can get up here, there we go. Why can't I jump? That one might be facing the wrong way. And then this should be a little more, wow, I'm out of trapdoors already. How? How is possible? There we go. I have to move you. There we go. And then put you back. Nope. Well, whatever. Now, did Winnie get all the trapdoors facing the right direction? Probably not. Also, how did it get dark so fast? Nope, there's one. I got one outlier. It's not bad, actually. There we go. Let's take a snooze. I have lost my bed. Did I leave it on the beach? I bet I left it on the beach. There's a sleeping bag currently on the beach. I should go retrieve that. Let's go. See, we need a path this direction too. They can kind of wind down here and then join up with the other path. And then this also encourages us to spread out buildings in this direction. I did. I left my sleeping bag on the beach. Like a noob. Oh. That's okay. It's fine. We have the technology. I really want to focus on kind of doing more with the build this week as well. I want to get it a little more finished looking so that we can add some of the cool details. Okay. Where were we? Making water wheels. so that we can make garden cloches, so they can grow onions, so we can have food. And hopefully this is gonna work. Okay, on this side, I don't think we want anything so fancy. Okay, here's how the create integration is gonna work. Let's do that first. We just need an infinite water source, right? Which is basically 3 blocks of water together. So if we do like that, and we do like that, we can make this look like, you know, we kind of want to pretend that the water is coming under the building from the same place that this water source is going. So I'll use granite to line everything eventually, I think. Yeah, let's just get that. Because I think I still have all that granite, polished granite stuff. Somewhere. Maybe. I do. Look at that. Stairs, slabs, all the things. I like it when a plant. Also, our beehive has no bees in it because I moved the bees that were here into our bee house. So we can get rid of this without any danger because our bees are now safely located elsewhere. Okie dokie. Fancifying our infinite water here. And all we're going to do is take a mechanical pump and set it down, hopefully facing the right direction. I may have to get on top of it to do it. Let's get up one. There we go. So that the arrow is pointed up. And then we want to, we have to give it power. Which means I need to get in there and figure out how to give that power. I think what we're going to do is just put a... Yeah. I'm just going to go down this direction with cogs. A cog. Come to me. We're going to hide a water wheel under here is what I'm headed for. That's the goal. If I can get that cog out of there. Thank you. Put it like that. And then... if we're super smart, we'll go down here. And we're just gonna set our water wheel down right underneath. Like so. And as soon as we put the shaft in, it should block the water. Nice. And then down here, give myself a little room to work. We'll put a block in the corner and some water on the side. And our wheel will spin and our pump will work. Super easy. And then we're just going to hide all this under the floor. Except I didn't have room to grab. Oh, I do have the planks in there. Good. So I think it's like this and like this. So we don't mind a little wheel in our wall. We can always cover it up with a trapdoor. Like so. This is perfect. Okay. So power is, so we have stress units powering the pump. And that'll be very important later. I think what we want to do also is put a clutch on that so that if we need to turn the water off, we can. Let's do that. Which means we probably need access. But I'm just gonna stick it right underneath like that. There we go. Yeah, so now this will be a trapdoor covering the things. So we can stop the power until we're ready for it, which would be very important. Sure, that's fine. So don't want it going yet. We want to make sure there is a place for the water to go. It's going to be very important. Okay, so let's block off this side. Oh, it's icy. Oh dear. Can we fix that with stairs? We can fix the two sides with stairs. Foiled by weather. Okay. Let me out. Oh dear. That's not what we wanted. Let's get rid of that water block. Thanks. It works great. It's pumping water out. Okay, hopefully in the pipes, we won't experience this. We may have to put heat sources up there. I don't know. Okay, if water's gonna flow down there. Put a pole there. And then that should block water there. We will make this pretty later. Right now, I just want to get it completed. Okay, we'll probably replace that with glass or trapdoors or something. But the water is going to run off the end of this pump, and we want it, or the end of the wheel, and we want it to go down here. And hopefully have something resembling, you know, like that it's on purpose. Oops, so not any of the blocks I wanted to set down. There we go. Okay, so it looks deliberate. Maybe, hopefully. And I think that's far enough over. Do we need more trapdoors? I don't know. We'll put them there. We can always take them off if we don't need them. Okay, now for the fun part, which is getting the water up and over the top of the wheel using create. So we're just basically going to put pipes. If I could stay on the scaffolding, Winnie. Oh, I'm foiled by. Thank you. It's like, why can't I go anywhere? I'll do like this, and then you can turn pipes. Is that high enough? Maybe. Oh. Aw. I'm hoping I can wrench those so that they all point out. Is that a thing? Let's try it. Hoping you can turn. Because I want 3 pipes. Let's go. Well, let's sleep. Sleepy time. Ingenious water manipulation. I think you can turn pipes with the wrench. God, if I could stay up there. You know what? Let's just put scaffolding over here too. Because clearly I am height challenged today. Okay, that made him clear and turned it a weird way. Okay, we're getting there. Ah! So that broke that one. I really thought I had done this. Yeah, something like that. I think. That seems right. Let's test it out. Let's turn on the power. God, all the crap in my inventory. Okay, let's turn on the pump. It's going. We could get up here and look. Here comes the water. Is it fast enough to give us actual water? No, we may need to speed up our little wheel down there. Give it some more oomph. If I put on, do I have my create eyeballs on? I do. Oh, one's working. Yeah, I think we just maybe need to add one water wheel to give us, there it goes. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, it works. So using create to provide the water for our immersive engineering power. And I think immersive engineering also has goggles. So we can see. Did I dream that? I can't remember what they look like. Later, that's also, there's a voltmeter. I believe. Let's see. Engineer's multimeter. Is that what we want? Probably. Goggles. Glasses. Nope. I think it's the multimeter. Anyway, this should be producing 20 RF per water wheel at that speed. That should be the maximum. I say that. The other way to do this is to make sure the water goes backwards. There we go. So that we're getting, it's pushing the wheel as fast as it'll go. Nice. I think we can break these two. Replace them with stairs, possibly. We'll do something like that. I'll make this fancier. I do like the trapdoors. That made it easy. Okay. So now what we need to do are go make some connectors so we can get some power. And I believe we want a little bit of storage. And that'll be a capacitor, possibly. Here we go. LV accumulator, which is lead plates. Oh, a bucket of redstone acid. Oh, that's easy. Redstone and water. Okay. All kinds of crazy, complicated things. Let's make that. Redstone acid. Who knew? Treated wood planks, iron, and lead plates. Have I cooked lead? No. Let's do that. Smelting. Oh. It stole my potatoes. those on there so they smelt. That would be good. Let's make the other things we need while we wait, which includes getting rid of all the stuff in my inventory that we don't need right now. Like dirt and my armor and a flower and the granite that we use to build things. Yay. Copper pipe. Random wood. We're out of room. Trapdoors. None of y'all fit. Really? Okay, can we... it's a copper barrel. We don't want to upgrade to iron because the iron is smaller. Can we go right to gold? Possibly. Gold is bigger, right? It is. I think if I do like this, I better look. Copper to gold means I need a copper to iron tier upgrade. First. Which seems weird, but okay. And like that. And we could go like that. Ah, there we go. Go in there. Go to your home. Now this is done. Trees grow on trees, so we don't need to worry about saving that. Okay. There's our redstone acid. Our wires, which we'll need to connect things up. We need a bunch of copper. Like so. And probably a few copper plates. Never have too many copper plates. So let's plate half a stack of those. Go see if our lead is smelted. Look at that. Magical. We also need a couple of lead plates for that LV accumulator. Let's save these recipes like a normal person would. There we go. I need 2 lead plates. It's working on it. Working through our copper. Time for another sip of tea. Oh. One of my favorite things about playing mod packs is the ability to have more than one mod work together to solve a problem. I love that. Integrating mods for me is one of the best things. Okay, let's make our LV accumulator. I need more iron. I need treated wood planks. And now we can make a thing. Okay, there's our accumulator. We need some wire relays. I think, let's go ahead and make 16. We need wire connectors. And we need that every time we want something to connect. Like each cloche will need a wire connector on top of it. And we probably need more actual wire coil. So let's make some more of that. And some more of that. And I don't worry about running out. Always carry a bucket of water with us because I'm like that. Okay, now let's make our cloches, which require a couple of things. Some glass, some treated wood planks, and we need to make incandescent light bulbs, which we will need an engineer's blueprint and an engineer's workbench for. So the workbench, I don't think I have one lying around, do I? Let's check. I think I would have put it out if I did. I don't think I have found an immersive engineering building in a village yet. And that's one of the places you can find. This is Create. This is the Steampunk Modpack. But it also includes immersive engineering. So we want to make an engineer's blueprint, which is iron, aluminum, copper, paper, and blue dye. 2, 3. Paper. Copper. Iron. I have aluminum. We have all the things. Let's see. We need the workbench. And the engineer's blueprint. Ta-da. And let's make a workbench. We need the engineer's crafting table. God, we're going to need a lot more treated wood than I thought. Let me get the sticks too. So we'll make some planks. It's weird that those weren't crafting. Engineer's crafting table. Treated wood fence. Engineer's workbench. Ta-da! And I don't even know where to put it. We'll put it over here for now. And oh my god, my vine farm is out of control. There we go. So we put our blueprint in here. And the component we want to make is an incandescent light bulb, which means we need glass, bamboo, and copper. And we want to make a couple of these. So bamboo, glass, copper. So if I go, I think it's shapeless crafting. Yes. Okay, that gives us 3. Let's make one more set of light bulbs so we don't have to worry about it. We can also make iron mechanical components and steel mechanical components. And we definitely need, this will save us iron. So 2 iron plates and 1 copper. And let's just, we're always going to need iron plates. I'm just going to stick a bunch in there. And I think the ones we have are hiding in here. Let's make as many as we have plates for. Look at that. Oop, nope. I'm in the wrong place. Woo. Iron mechanical component, 2 iron plate, 1 copper ingot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Now, do we have everything we need to make a cloche? We do. Let's start with 3. I don't know that we'll need more than that. And let's figure out where we want to put them. I think our Tetra setup is a bust for here. But so I'm tempted to put the cloches there, but I think they'll be fine upstairs. They can go in this little cubby hole right here. We'll string up our power. So they would go, oh, and we have to give them water too. We'll figure that out. We might have to do it manually. Can I give you water manually? No. Can I? Oh, see, this is a problem because winter. I wonder if I cover them with trapdoors, cover the solid blocks with trapdoors. It'll keep it from freezing. Yeah, probably. Okay, here are cloches. We definitely want connectors on the top of each of them. Boom, boom, boom. So they get power. And then we want to pull power from... Let's see, how am I going to do this? We'll fasten that... Wires physically have to... You visually have to be able to connect your wires. So we want... a connector there. Because that's how we're getting power out of the water wheels, right? And then we want... that to connect to... I need a line of sight for stuff. Probably just want it to go up here. Or somewhere thereabouts. And then I can put a relay here. I'm sorry, not a relay, a connector there. And a connector on this side. And then if we use our engineer's hammer, each side of that relay can be either in or out, depending on the color. So if I hit you, blue is in, orange is out. So I hit that one twice, that becomes an out. And then we just take a little bit of copper wire, and we should get the achievement bird on a wire once we do this. If I can get up here, let's see. Thank goodness for scaffolding. There's that one. And that one. Yeah, birds on a wire. It's because we're awesome. Okay, now this one probably needs to go to a relay. Because a relay can connect to multiple. So I can go from the relay here, and from the relay here, and from the relay here. And now these guys should all have power? Yes. Amazing! Awesome. Okay, now they just need water. And that is non-trivial when I don't have a cooking for blockhead sink. What do we have in here? Can I use... I don't even know. What do we have for pipes? I have the fluid pipe from Create. Smart fluid pipe. What do you do? Help control flows by fluid type. I mean, theoretically, I'd be able to connect them up to the fluid pipes from Create. But I don't know if Create plays well with the intake from immersive engineering. I guess we could find out. Let's find out. This might be the beginning of a beautiful disaster, but you never know till you try. So, the back of the cloches can accept liquid. So let's try putting... You don't need that. Let's try putting these pipes here. And hooking them up. And seeing if we get water. I don't know. Empty. It might take it a hot minute. That's a lot of things for it to be pumping. Oh! Holy smokes, it's working. I am shocked and amazed. Like it's slow, but it's okay. They don't need fast. Ha! It's amazing. I'm so impressed that the create water pipe interacts with the cloche. That's freaking great. Okay. We'll let those fill up. Those first two will fill up, I think, and then the last one will. And then the only thing we have to do is throw some dirt. I mean, we're not going to eat till next episode, clearly, but that's okay. Throw some dirt and an onion in there. That's one of the things I wanted to grow. I know the other thing was a mushroom. I don't think we have any. We might have to go on a little adventure to get a brown mushroom. You know, probably the easiest place to get one would be the Nether, but I'm terrified to go in there yet. We're just, I don't know about that. Are you getting there? You're almost full. You're almost full. I think when these fill up, there'll be enough water pressure left over to finally do the third one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So if we put dirt and an onion, it should slowly, over time, produce more onions, which is what we need for food. Yay! Okay, what else can we grow in these while we're doing this? What did I say? Sweet berries. We can do our netherwort in these. That'd be nice. Tomatoes. Brown mushrooms for brewing. That's right, we gotta set up the brewing mod. I would really like a brown mushroom. But we need mycelium or podzol. Podzol we could do with silk touch because I have a ton at the iron farm. I wonder if our iron hammer will pick up podzol. Let's go check. That would be perfect. And then all we have to do is find a mushroom, which shouldn't be hard. I know we have passed dark oak forest because I got dark oak saplings. Here we go, podzol. Haha! Magic. Let's get a few. Never have too many podzols. They look good in paths too. I might come mine all that out and replace it with regular dirt and let it grow me more podzol. Impromptu podzol farm. Who knew? Oh, we're down to our last 2 potatoes. It's getting rough. Oh, the other thing I planted that can be planted are eggplants, which is very cool. Wow, I have so much detritus in here. It's crazy how much crap you get in your inventory. Okay, we'll plant another eggplant. I have 3 eggplants. There are also white eggplants from Cultural Delight. I don't really know the difference. The fishies needs to go out in the... Actually, if you didn't know, you can remove the stars on the food and return it to normal food. Okay, let's save the eggplant seeds. And let me see if I can find a home for all this stuff. Oh goodness, that's already a gold barrel. What is a diamond barrel upgrade? I'm scared to ask. Copper to diamond. Okay, gold to diamond. 8 diamonds. Blech. Let's just make another crafted barrel. Do we have another one? Oh, let's see what else is in here that I don't need. Like books can go in books, right? That's wood. What else? We could keep some torches somewhere else. Sure. Okay. That works. Clay things, glass things, bling things. Hammer, hat. More wood. Pottle. Okay, now all we need is a mushroom. I don't have any mushrooms, really? I have 5 wither roses because they were in one of the goblin areas we raided. Or that graveyard where the guy was flying around 5 or 6 episodes ago. Can't believe I don't have a mushroom. That's okay. We have the technology to go. We're gonna put torches in there. To go get a mushroom. Let me repair my hammer. I'm sorry, my shovel. That's the sewing table. Repair it. We need an amethyst shard. Which is such a funny thing to need to repair a shovel, but okay. Not complaining. Take a nap. Is it getting late? No. Okay, Dark Oak Forest on the map for a mushroom. Oh, why am I in caves? Because I'm undercover. There we go. It is... Oh, there's a little one right there. That's perfect. There's that one right there. And that one. Okay, let's go to the one that's closest. Down and around the river. Super easy. I gotta move spawners too. Okay. Put on our... Oh, you know what else I'm gonna do? Because we're in the middle of winter. Let me switch out... I have... Oh, the boiler's not boiling. Let's see. Let's give you some... Oh, they're still warm though. I love that. So we'll take our cool water out and put our warm water in. So that if we need to warm up quickly, we can. We do have leather insulation in our armor. So I think we've got a total of like 18 or so insulation out of a total of 38. Which is not too bad. But then I've got to get out of the base occasionally. Do a little mushroom run. Oh, I thought this went all the way through. Well, this is a good off-camera project, is just to knock this through all the way. Only like 10 blocks. Yeah, that'd be easy. Do. Can't stop us now. Yeah, I do really love the integration of different mods. And we've spent a lot of time in the last few episodes doing create automation and setting up some of the processes that we need. Why is that nether stuff here? That's weird. What is that called? Bramble. That's in the nether game. Why are you here? It's very weird. Very weird. Oh, this is another, well, that is the graveyard thing I went to. Yes, that's where our wither roses came from. Cool. And there's that's another one of the weather wizard tower guys. I don't know that I've rated that one or not. Okay. Give me, nope. Give me that. Look at all this mud. Although it's really easy to automate creating mud with create. I need to set that up too. We need to do all the things. Give me all the mushrooms. Look at that. Oh, I don't really care about the star ones. That's okay. I say that. I wonder if we get a statistical likelihood of growing more star mushrooms from the higher tier ones. Probably. And I think if that was growing here, what are the odds I can just grow back one back here? Can I plant you? No, it's not light, not dark enough. Also, we do not have red mushrooms. Let's grab some while we're here. We just tear the biome down. It's okay, there's more. And then take a little nap because it's getting dark. Maybe. Ooh, willow. Those are pretty. Gimme. I want all the saplings. In case that was unclear. Oh no, it makes wild tea bush. I've been looking for that. Tea seeds. I didn't know there were seeds because they're not in JEI. Okay. Home we go. Let's not forget our bed. This time, it's a long way to come back for a mattress. Away we go. I also, in my quest for food, I was going to mention much earlier, I'm on the hunt for corn. Wild corn. And there's good news and bad news. The good news is I found wild corn. The bad news is when I punched a couple of the bushes, it dropped regular wheat seeds. As if it were grass. It's like it's ore dictionary to grass in the wild instead of its actual self. I don't know if that's a bug or what's happening. So I did a little research, you know, Reddit plus internet, and discovered that in this pack and in 119 in particular, also previously, the only way to get corn is to trade with a farmer villager and hope that one of his trades comes up as corn. So we will take care of that with our lovely population of villagers across the bridge from us. And that's something I'll probably do off camera. I love that our windmills are rendered, but none of the rest of the build is. They're just floating in space. Like two little men running. Run, 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 run. Okay. We have made it. With mushrooms. And puzzle. And we could see if we've grown any onions while we were gone. Look at that, 22 onions. Amazing. Okay, you know, while I'm here, I might as well grow red mushrooms too, just to get a little supply of them. Which is good. Okay, let me turn the high level mushrooms into regular mushrooms because we don't have a need right now for the various versions. There we go. Okay, industrial hemp seeds. So tea seeds. Want to hang on to our podzol. Willow. I want to plant the tea seeds. Oh, I bet we could have put these in a cloche too. From Farmer's Respite. Farmer's Respite. That's respite. What do we not need? We have automated wheat farms now. So we're gonna dig up a little bit of our... Oh, are you a bush? You are a bush. Oh, that's freaking adorable. Look at that. Okay, we'll plant our wheat again. Look at them. Can I bone meal them and get tea? Is that how that's gonna work? Let's test it. We've got a bunch of bone meal. I closed down 2 of the tree farms, put all the saplings in here, and ran them through to bone meal, so we've got a couple of stacks, which is really nice. Okay, can I bone meal you? No. The answer is no. It might not. Can I bone meal you? Yes. Eggplants. Get some eggplants. Nice. The other thing I think we need... There's tomatoes. We get some regular tomatoes, please, game. That doesn't want to reduce like the others do. It's funny. 28 eggplant seeds. Woo. Okay. So we have tomatoes, a little bit of wheat, a handful of eggplants, and we're gonna need to find a farmer who can sell us some corn. Okay, I'm gonna save eggplant seeds. I'm gonna take our wheat seeds and compost them. And now let's take a look at food that we can make using what we have available right now. So I think shish kebab is the answer. Or barbecue on a stick, pardon me. Because that's onion, tomato, a stick, and any cooked fish item or meat item of any kind. So if I take like a half a stack of cod and we get our flint knife, and I put my cod in my offhand and my knife in my right and go to our cutting board, I can get 2 for 1 on our cod pieces and get a little bone meal in return. Thank you, Farmer's Delight. And then get our knife back. Thank you. So now I have 64 raw cod slices. I think they need to be cooked. So we can smoke them using Create. Boom. Little encased fan in front of a campfire. Smoke up our cod slices. That sounds so good. I'm so hungry right now. It'll be breakfast for Winnie after the stream. Okay, and then we're gonna need some tomatoes. Let's do, I guess let's just take all we have, but we only really need, we'll do half a stack. So half stack tomatoes. Get some fresh stick supplies going here. $32 sticks, 32 tomatoes. Our cod is cooked. Lovely. What else do we need for a barbecue on a stick? The onions, right? Yes. Let's go see if we have hit the 32 count. 40! Perfect. How are our mushrooms going? 14 mushrooms. Awesome. Okay, so we have enough mushrooms to do a little bit of brewing, which I'm very excited about. So let's make some food. And you can use the upgraded food, but you have to have every... Like if I want gold barbecue on a stick, I need gold onions, gold tomatoes, and gold chicken as well. So we're just going to go with regular right now. Oh, that should just make a half a stack. Yes. Potato, we don't need you anymore. Okay, let's take a look. Well, let's put our food back. And oh my goodness. What can I get rid of? Acorns. I have so many acorns from the tree things. Let's go compost those. I compost everything. Because as you've seen, the bone meal comes in handy quite a bit. Okay. Brewing and chewing. This is actually an ingeniously simple mod. So all we need to do is make a keg, which is part of the reason we needed one honeycomb. Honeycomb, wood, iron. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab some honeycomb from our bees because I used the only honeycomb I had previously to make their little apiaries. Ooh, they're doing good. That's pretty great. Almost 3 stacks since we started. We've doubled our honeycomb since we started. So we're going to make a keg. And then, what else? I do have magma blocks. I do not have ice, but I bet we could get some with our silk touch axe. I'm sorry, hammer. And also take a little nap while we're out here. Because it got dark. Sometimes you just like sleeping under the stars. Smoked cod on an everything bagel. Mmm. That sounds so good. Oh, this does work. That's fabulous. I think we only need like 8 pieces of ice. It's going to ruin my water, but that's all right. Well, let me come around here so that we can fix it. It should rebuild itself if I get rid of those. Yeah, okay. Hey, come here, ice. Because it's cold out here. Look, I'm taking damage. Especially if I get in the water. Look at my temperature drop. Ooh. -13. Oh, I'm so cold. Okay. So this is very cool the way this works. So the keg... Some recipes, you just need the regular keg. And some recipes, you need the keg to be warm or cool. And the way that works, we're just going to set it here. So there's our keg from brewing. Pretty cool. If you need it to be warmer, you surround it with magma blocks, see? And it gets hot. If it's too hot, we could take some away. Like if it just needs to be warm, according to the recipe. And then the same thing is true with ice. If you need it to be colder, you just put ice around it. Oh, whoops. Okay, and maybe probably not do it in your house where you have the hearth. Okay, if you need to make your keg cold, do it outside, apparently. Okay, let's see what we can make. I want to make the cheese, right? So that's mushrooms, sugar, and honeycomb in a milk bucket in a warm keg. So there's the warm keg. Let's get some sugar. Got some sugar. We have our little handful of mushrooms. I need milk buckets. So let me grab a few buckets of milk from our moo cows. Hey guys, I keep meaning to come out here and breed them and I just don't. Here we go. Thanks for the moo juice. Got. Oh, and how's our chicken doing? 16 eggs, 2 iron quality eggs. Thanks, buddy. We're going to turn most of those into chickens if we can. For right now, to increase our egg production. Okay. So, check our temperature. Warm. Bucket of milk. Sugar. We're just going to cook all that we have. And hopefully it's doing a thing. It's brewing. Let me see recipes. Am I doing it right? Let's see. Honeycomb, milk, 2 brown mushrooms, sugar. That's right. Maybe it takes it a hot minute. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's brewing, so it does take a minute. That's so cool. We're making cheese. I can't even show y'all my happy face with this weird armor. We're gonna fix that someday. We have, what do I do? Can I just hide it? Yeah, let's do that. I don't have to have any armor visible. Look, it's just Winnie all the time. Okay, I like that much better. You'd think I would realize that there was cosmetic armor in here. Oh, here's our first barbecue on a stick. Mmm, delicious. 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 Okay, the other thing we could, let's look at the other recipes while this is cooking. We could make ales, pale Janes, beer. Beer is the other thing I want to make sure we can make. I believe you can just use regular wheat in there, not just barley. Okay, we can make Dreadnought, which gives us Bad Omen. I mean, I guess if you wanted to start a raid, you could. Get a turtle egg, a fermented spider eye, and some eggs. Or you just make regular old egg grog, and it gives you absorption, which is cool. Bloody Mary gives you comfort. Oh, I wonder if that would help with our temperature. We can make that. We have tomatoes, cabbage, and sweet berries. Okay, also unripe scarlet cheese wheel. So scarlet cheese wheel gives us a fiery fondue pot from the Create Slice and Dice. Ham, tomato sauce, potato, bread, milk. How do I make tomato sauce? That's pretty phenomenal. Give me the recipe for tomato sauce. Hello? We must cook it. Right? No. Yes. There we go. 2 tomatoes in the cooking pot. I feel like that is something we need to make. Is tomato sauce. We need to make the cooking pot and the copper pot from Miner's Delight and experiment with those. Let's do that while this is cooking. Because the more food options, the better. Right now, since we're kind of poor in terms of food. Okay, there's the cooking pot and the miners. What else? The other one was called pot too, I think. Copper pot, possibly. Yes, there it is. That one looks interesting. A bucket. What? Water cup. Copper cup. That's cute. Okay, if you didn't have iron, Okay, water bucket, a wooden shovel. We have all of that and some copper. Let's make a copper pot. Nice. And then I know that the cooking pot actually requires a fire underneath it. Let's grab a couple of bricks and do the cooking pot. And I may have, do I have campfires already? No, I feel like I asked that question a lot. Probably from when I was messing around with the beehives. We need a campfire. Oh, there's a squirrel tormenting the puppy dogs outside. Like they do. There, I'm making 6 campfires, so I don't lose the ability. Okay, we're just gonna, like, this can just be cooking for now. Put all the hot stuff together. See, my secret lighting is revealed. Dinner is served. Okay, how are we doing? Still thinking about it. So great. Okay, cooking pot. 2 tomatoes gives us tomato sauce. How great is that? Oh, I probably need bowls. Hold on. We have the technology. In fact, everything in a cooking pot is bowl related. So let's just put a stack in there. Nope. Can you... There we go. Tomato sauce. Magical. It's a light meal, too. What else can we make with it? I loved the fact that we can make tomato sauce. Can we put it with pasta and make spaghetti? Oh, yeah, look. Raw pasta and beef. Or mutton. Gives us pasta with meatballs or pasta with mutton chops. How do we make pasta? Wheat and eggs. Or dough on a cutting board. I think I have a bunch of wheat flour, which means I can make some dough from Create the hard way, because I'm like that. You know what? We could do this in our... Can we do this in our mixer? No, I don't want to... give me that. Give me that back. Clear that. I want to put the water in there. Is that a thing? Yes. And then what if I stick some wheat in there? And do you need more water? The answer is yes. How many did that make? 3. Oh, there's a ton of wheat flour in here. I guess I was anticipating... Nope. Are you going? Go to your home. Go to your home. There we go. Just chuck all that in there. I could do the little setup I did before and add water to this. You can use the Create pipes to pump water right in here. It's pretty good. It's making, what? 3 at a time. Create food. So fun. So yeah, this would be easy to automate. We're gonna move all this upstairs into more of an assembly line thing. 21 dough. Yeah, so it makes 3 at a time, which is fantastic. Can you give me that back? We'll keep it in here for reasons, so I don't lose it. Okay, and then how do we make pasta? If we take our dough, and do it on a cutting board with a knife. Yeah, we can do that. Or what was that other? We put it on a stamper? Is that what I was looking at? Slicer. Ooh, what? That's a thing. That's new. Wait. Let me see that. I didn't know a slicer. Oh, we're going to have to make that. That's crazy. Oh, you can cut up the cake. It could also operate on a basin. Huh. Well, that's cool. Also, we need to sleep because there are bad things outside. Bad thing. Okay, for now, let's just go simple. And put dough in one hand, knife in the other over the cutting board, and away we go with pasta. That's amazing. That sounds like we have company outside. Sir, I'm cooking in here. I don't have time for your shenanigans. Let's make, I don't know that we have any beef. But we do have mutton. Let's make our mutton. We're just gonna let Brinkley take care of that guy outside. Make pasta with mutton. That sound good? I don't know that. I'm not sure that sounds good. We'll try it. Okay, in the cooking pot, we'll do just 16. Mutton. Pasta. Tomato sauce. Wow. Oh, you're a hat man. You look extremely dangerous, sir. My God, you're creepy with your axe. I don't like it. Drop anything good? Emerald and leather and XP. Okay. Thank you. How are y'all doing? Oh no. God, I gotta watch my sweeping edge around Brinkley. I'm sorry, buddy. There's nothing but a snowball left. It's terrible. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. It's terrible. Poor Brinkley. Again. I mean, we'll have to resurrect him. Okay. Oh, I lost the snowball. I just threw it. Great. Do I have any snow left? I put it in a weird place. I put it in like blocks or something. I'm gonna have to get... Oh, there it is. 2 of those. Oh, Winnie, the inventory is killing me. Look at all the milk. Let's fix Brinkley first because that's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. Nope, let's use the almost dead shears, please. Thank you. If you didn't know, to make our friend Brinkley, you need 2 snow blocks and a carved pumpkin. And his lead must be around here somewhere. It's still there. Did I get it? No, it destroys the lead for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, the Axeman dropped his bandit axe. Nice. Okay, here we go. Hey, buddy, what's up? You're back. Let's get you a name tag. Ah, the little joys. Here we go. Brinkley 3. Let's see if Winnie can keep her sweeping edge away from him, because the mobs don't do any damage to him. There's no reason for him to die. Sorry, Mule. It's literally my sword that whacks him. Yep, keep up the good work. I feel like it's very dark back here. Let's fix that. Maybe, do I have some chain? Sure. Nope. Just feels crazy dark on the back side of the house. I'm so excited about having the iron farm. It means I can use lanterns absolutely everywhere. This is also crazy dark. Shall we give y'all just some temporary light over here? There we go. Kind of highlight the decoration on the windows, which I'm going to do on all the sides eventually. You know. Okay. Check our meatball pasta awesomeness. 4 pasta with mutton chops. Oh, that's right, because I need to make more tomato sauce. Can we turn y'all into regular tomatoes? Yes. Can we do that? So we have some pasta with mutton. No, I don't. Oh, we can't eat it. Oh, that's glorious. Nourishing. So I get nourishment. 2.52. I don't know what that gives us other than probably really good regen. Maybe. Bowls always go back into the cooking pot. I think that's my only beef with cooking pot. But I guess if you had auto feeder on your backpack and you put your food in the backpack, then that would be easier. Yeah, let's just cook up those. We'll save the mutton hunks for later. I'm gonna carry my pasta with me for a hot minute because that sounds yummy too. And let's check on our cheese. Oh, we have an unripe flaxen cheese wheel. Very excited. There's our, let's start another one since that takes so long. Oh, good. I love that it gives you the bucket. Okay, nice to know. So, now what? Now what do we do with the cheese wheel? Does it just... I think it just says time. But do I need to set it down or anything? Can I pick it up once I've set it down? Okay. If I set it here in this hot room, so it's unripe, we'll let it sit out. I'm hoping you let it sit out like you would actual cheese. I'm excited about this pasta. Look at that. 12 meat sticks and 80% saturation, which is better than our barbecue on a stick. We'll save barbecue on a stick for later. What am I missing? The tomatoes, right? Looks like I need to make tomatoes a part of the cloche growing. I'm gonna put ice in the bling chest because I'm like that. Pop drops, weird gear drops. Okay, copper pot. Nope. Did I just chuck it? I did. Can we hold W and look at it? Okay. Blaze stove. Right click the blaze stove to open the cooking guide. Right click the blaze stove with any guide to swap them. That's cool. So we can automate a lot of our recipes. Oh, insert the container. That's cool. Okay, so we can definitely automate our food production once we get some mechanical arms going, which we have the technology, we have all the means to do that. We just need to automate our precision mechanisms, which we will probably do tomorrow. It'll be very similar to our, the way we've automated the casings. So we'll use 3 deployers, but we're going to use a little cool trick, and that is use a vault to help manage that. Okay, I'm going to switch this out for tomatoes because I feel like tomatoes is another food we want to have access to sooner rather than later. And I think we could just stick to, oh, that was my scaffolding to get into the mixer. It's fine. It's fine. So we'll get some tomatoes growing for next time. Tomato? Oh, I need a tomato seed. Farmer Winnie. What do we got? We got tomato seeds? Yes. Let's put that back. Oop. I don't know if we get the starred versions of the food here. Shouldn't have put that lantern away. Looks like we're not having any issues with power at all. We could probably set up, I want to say, another 6 cloches for growing stuff if we needed to. But I am very satisfied with the progress we made. Like, we got power set up for immersive engineering for just a few little things. I don't know that we'll need RF. We do have create energy in here, so we can use create to generate a massive amounts of RF. We got some vegetables grown. We have pasta with mutton chops and some barbecue and a stick for snacks. Thank goodness we solved our food problem. The iron farm's going great guns. Super good. The only thing I didn't get done was cobblegen. Like, that's been on the list for like a week. I probably shouldn't do that off camera and then show it to you. Mostly I'm worried that it's going to require me like hemming and hawing and going up and down stairs 40 million times, which, you know, nobody wants to watch that. It's like, I mean, maybe you do, possibly. If you do like watching this, if you don't mind hitting the like button on your way out, that would be much appreciated. It helps me out. And in the meantime, remember, you are all the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.